Hello, welcome to my channel, Favored Readings. I'm Kymmy, and today we will be doing for our air signs a full blood moon eclipse in Taurus reading. Now, this is the longest eclipse that has been in 100 years for the century. I have intuitively picked out orange calcite, which removes negative energy and fear, as well as balancing emotions. For today, I will be doing a 6-card tarot spread and I'll be picking 2 cards from 3 different decks. Alright, and for the first deck, I will be using the Rider-Waite deck. For the first 2 cards. So I was seeing him leaving behind some negative energy, and that you're feeling a little, like something's taking forever. You got a lot of patience it's necessary, maybe with renovations or some sort of project that needs to be completed. I have financial abundance and love abundance coming in. Alright. There we are. Love offering and abundance. Whether that's platonic, partnership, or intimate. It all depends on your situation. Now, this is for Aquarius, Gemini, as well as Libra. Sorry there. I was checking the energy. Are these the right cards? No? I do feel that there was some betrayal and some sort of testing of patience going on, but this is not the cards that you want for these answers. Thank you, guides, spirits, and seems like this is the energy I'm getting from our air signs right now, is that this symbol means for life, is that you're taking hold of your life and in charge of your little world there. It's funny that there's the bounce there and this Taurus energy of the moon placed in. Okay. Alright, and for our second 2 cards, for the next 2 cards, we're going to have our Victoria Francis's Oracle deck. Right. And for the last 2 cards, we will be pulling from the Fairy Tarot deck by Radleigh Valentine. you lost strength, and the good you do comes back to you. So maybe you are helping those in need or helping yourself finally. It also has the Fool card here, the dreamer, that you're starting a new beginning, whether that's a job, relationship, home, that you'll be starting a new point in your journey, helping others start the new point in their journey, whether that be healing, advice. All right. So 5, and then 6. Card number 1 is, what does this extra potent lunar energy bringing? And what's it will be bringing to our air signs here is the Magician card, which means the balance of all the different suits in the deck. So it's usually the end of the journey. So when I was flipping through, we got the Dreamer card there, which is the Fool. So it seems like right now you're working at the beginning of the journey, and what's going to be coming with that extra potential is that you're going from being a fool to having all the tools you need and being abundant with skills and action and your minds and your cup, and these have ivy and roses all around. So that's like everlasting impurity with the white daffodils, which is beginning again. Daffodils mean beginning, a new beginning. So it seems like there will be a new beginning for our air signs here. And that you'll be with an infinite supply of skills and knowledge. So maybe you had started a program or training, or had started a relationship, and it had gone from, just being not sure to being serious and more having a label, from training to moving on and putting that training to use. Or if you had gone to a class for healing and stuff like that. That's what I'm getting and feeling from our energy here, is that the tools that you have, you're finally making abundant and flourishing in. And that's what's going to be bringing over this heightened cosmic energy that's happening from this full moon eclipse. And yeah, for card number 2 is card number 2 is something this lunar energy wants me to leave behind. And we have the 2 of Cups. Normally that means hold on, I just want to ask them a question. Is this card to be a reverse? No? No, what it usually means, like divine counterparts of feminine and masculine. And it also means healing, as well as like protection. I'm not sure what message that would leave for wanting them to leave behind. So I'm just going to check the book here, see what I may be missing. I'm just going to read it from the book. The 2 of Cups suggests a continuous of a harmonious relationship. If you've been involved in a dispute, you were able to find common ground and reach a compromise between opposing views. Now this is time to cooperate. So maybe some of our air signs haven't been very cooperative lately. Like, you know, it takes compromise. So maybe what they're asking for you to leave behind is maybe you've been compromising yourself. Some of you may have been compromising yourself, and that's what they want you to leave behind. Maybe not following dietary needs that are necessary. I know I've been bad for that myself, and I have air placements too, you know, just really want that dairy even though I'm lactose intolerant, you know, or negative negative people that have been around you that have been compromising your health, and you're putting their health above your own. That's what I'm getting intuitively. So yeah, especially with the symbol there, I really should look it up and memorize it, but there is a name for it, but it reminds me of the symbol for ambulances, which is medical health. So maybe you've been compromising your own health recently, which is putting your divine feminine and masculine out of sync. And maybe that's what they want you to work on a bit more. Or maybe if you're in a relationship, you're not speaking up about what you would like to have in your relationship because you feel like you're bothering them. And if that's how you feel, then it's not not a good sign. That's definitely not a green flag, is when you don't feel like you can compromise or bring forth how you really feel. You know, don't compromise yourself for someone else. And that's what I'm getting intuitively from this. Took a while, but I got it. Number 3 is, how do I release what is no longer lead? So how do you release compromising, you know, yourself or others? You know, everything else comes first. So my job comes first, renovations comes first, my relationship comes first, spending time with them comes first, taking care of them comes first, my pet first. You know, stop compromising yourself. You incarnated here in this body to be you and have your journey. Don't compromise it. You know, it's whatever's meant to be for you will be there when you're your authentic self. If not, then they don't like you. They like the the shadow version of you, the masked version of you, and that's no way to treat yourself, because you deserve to be respected and loved for who you are and your unique and authentic self. And maybe that's why you need to balance your emotion and remove fear. Not everyone's not gonna, you know, you're not always gonna be rejected by those. When you're being your true self, you may have been in the past, and maybe that's why you feel like you need to compromise yourself. Not even like a situation, yourself. And that's there's so much better out there for you, for yourself, and take steps at a time. And I know it can be hard to put it into action. And I'm proud of you regardless for being you, just being you. How do you release what's no longer needed? I went on a tangent there. Is 19. Some of you need spiritual protection. You want to learn more about the occults. I've known that's usually what this card means. I'm slowly learning, but I'm still going to read it. The Covenant, number 19, psychic development. learning and studying. Your curiosity in the psychic and spiritual matters are awakening. You have the urge to learn more. You may already be dabbling in the occult matters. It's likely that people with similar skills will gather around you. But realize that you're a born teacher and your intuitive abilities will be more receptive than those around you. Use your skills and trust your psychic instincts as you are opening to the energies of those around you. Study occult material, reading cards, and taking interest in all forms of divination are important at this time. I'm feeling some of you are signs being like, not me. It's some of you may. Or that what you need to release is the feeling of compromising yourself is, maybe you were into the occults and you were told you're doing it wrong and now you just want to stay away. Well, then maybe that's how you're compromising yourself. Or you feel like, who am I to have these gifts? Who am I to hear the people's thoughts? Who am I to see synchronicities? Who am I to be receiving this abundance of love from the universe? And it's meant to guide you, not upset you. Find groups where people have the similar interests will help you develop quicker. Know that you are a natural psychic and be sure to use your gift wisely. Respect the craft and it will guide you well. All right. And for a message from my shadow side. Everyone has a shadow self, and whether or not, it depends on the individual what that entails. Some people are people pleasers and they compromise themselves to act different and like different things, and that's not truly who they are, and they don't ever feel seen. So that's your shadow side. Maybe you're hard on yourself and you're like, I'm a bad person, or I'm never gonna make it, and that's ego telling you, right? And that could be your shadow self is that you are beautiful, intelligent, and smart and creative. But it depends on the person. Some people try to hide the fact that they've done bad things, and they only try to present the things that they've done that are good. You need to balance the acceptance of both your duality of good and the negative. Maybe the affirmation of 5665. Numerology 5665 means love conquers all. It may be helpful to some of you air signs. Number 17, the message from your shadow self. Some of you may be feeling like you need to protect yourself. Maybe you've been wrapping yourself in blankets and stuff like that, and that tends to happen. Most people used to wear veils and stuff like that when prophets were around and whatnot to protect their crown chakra if it became too intense. So maybe I see with her cloak or clasp or whatever it is, holding it on there in place, reminded me of when I read it about that. And yeah, so some people will like cover, so some people like having headbands and stuff like that in the way to protect against overwhelming energies when not feeling up for that kind of downloads from the universe at that time. And we'll read from the book. The Mirror of Truth. determination, achievement, ambition. There is great determination and focus about you. You have set your sights on a goal and you are determined you will reach it. You are focused and ready for a new challenge. Nothing at this time will stand in your way. This newfound inner strength is empowering. You can feel the energy within you. The future looks bright, and there is a feeling of wanting more from life. That's good. You should want more from life. Always dream big. Dream super big. This card suggests that this is just the beginning of your journey. Imagine how much more you can achieve if you just can stay focused. It's important not to be distracted at this time. As more focused you are, the quicker you will reach your goals. So maybe when you go to do work, maybe the reason why you've been pulling away is because it's too intense. Maybe do cover your head when you're going to do divination and stuff like that. See if it helps. Maybe if you're working around lots of energies as being a psychic and an empath, protect your energy. Wear crystals. Maybe wear a hoodie or something that can like cover your head so that you're protecting your crown chakra while you are working. Or if you're going to a class or something like that where other people's negative energies are, and it just feels like it drains you afterwards. Could be why. Maybe like wear like a headband or something like that that keeps it up. I'm not sure. You know, just anything that could cover and protect it. I'm getting a lot of feeling like you need to speak up about something. Speak up about what you want, where you want your life to go with people around you. Just intuitive guidance from my guides there for a second. They wanted me to for a second so I could hear. For number 5 is how do I illuminate my future? And for that we have the 10 of Autumns, which is the 10 of Pentacles, which is awesome. Like totally bringing abundance and success towards ourselves here, air signs. Taking steps to ensure a financial security of children or other loved ones, including pets and stuff like that. Maybe you've been working to ensure that your pets are secure and have a safe home to live in. Making wise investments and planning for retirement. Honoring family traditions. So just keep on working towards, spending time with your family, making your traditions your own, striving towards your own, doing things your own unique way. Like maybe some people don't like funky colored house designs and you're like, no, I'm gonna do this anyway, or I'm gonna like make it unique and yours. You know, what you want in the future. And I was saying like speak up about what you want in your future. Take the steps towards speaking about what you want towards your future. Take the steps. Take action. What they want you to do to illuminate your future and to make it brighter, and is to bring about spending time with your families and loved ones, including your pets and stuff like that. And like you're gonna be fruitful and you will be successful. So speak up. 6 is good fortune coming my way, or coming to our air signs way, is the Princess of Summer, which is the I believe is the Page of Cups. which usually means that you're going to be a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events. So maybe you've been waiting on a social event that you wanted to do. You started a new relationship or emotional experiences at work. A compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. So seeing the good fortune that's coming your way is that you're yourself. You're gonna feel gentle and sensitive and kind and inexperienced. You went from feeling like that, so it seems like you're gonna be learning, and you know that you wanted that. You're gonna be learning how to make those new relationships, be vulnerable, put your guard down, and trust that speaking out um, and not compromising your own desires will bring about a compassionate friends that you can share concerns with, or a new relationship, new experiences, stuff like that. It will bring about new things. When you speak out what you want, it can bring in the new. The first step of change is speaking. The second step of change is action, and the third is commitment. And right, and so hopefully get some balance and removal of your fears. It's 1:43 on the clock, which inside of pager old school style means I love you. So seems like your guides want me to tell you they love you and they want your highest good, and they want you to love yourself and get what you desire. They want you to stop working like an ox. I don't know who that message is for, but apparently you need to or X's and O's. Maybe someone loves you, but they did also give me the message to stop working like an ox. Like if you deserve rest time in between. Don't make yourself walk the proverbial plank into depths of feeling like you're drowning because you compromised yourself and you took on too much work. Link, maybe something have to do with link. Someone feels like you are the missing link. Not everything goes according to plan. Take a nap. Maybe someone's going to the lake, as well as low percentage. Kind, ask for help. Have knowledge is power. Quilts. So maybe some of you are using that quilt to do that head wrap thing to protect yourself because you've been feeling overwhelmed and your intuitive guidance has been telling you to do that. That's all the messages I have here. Lion. Maybe some of y'all have some, are dealing with a Leo, or have your own fire energy, or have cats. There was also a lion on the Two of Cups that you had there. So maybe you are dealing with a Leo. It doesn't have to be. Of course, it could just be fur babies that are, you know, that are, excuse me, are trying to help you feel relief. The cats are really good at that, and other pets just knowing when you're upset, and they've been trying to help you relieve some of that stress and overwhelmingness, and they just wanted you to know that they notice when that happens anyways. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and comment if you'd like to see any other types in particular, and subscribe for more videos. All right, until my next video, bye.